Hello everyone, this is Messi once again, and happy Friday the 13th. So, yeah, today is Friday, March the 13th, and yes, I'm aware of this whole situation about this whole coronavirus thing going on, so hopefully all y'all stay really well and stay healthy, and also keep your hands clean. And of course, yes, I'm still in the middle of reviewing the Dark Knight trilogy, of course, but today is Friday the 13th, so I just figured I'd review a few more of these. And of course, you may know I'm not using any of the lenses for this camera on my iPhone, as well as the tripod I use. So I'm just going to film it the way it is right now, just like I did with my previous Friday 13 movie reviews that I've done. So, especially, I'm just rushing out so I could just watch one as I'm looking at it right now, as I'm about to watch part 6. But right now, I'm doing my review of part 5. So yes, I'm just rushing out, just like every other Friday 13 sequel. They got to keep rushing around it so we can have plenty of sequels and merchandising where the real money when the movie was made. Spaceballs reference. But anyway, now that Jason Voorhees was killed off in the final chapter, which of course is not really the final chapter because Paramount knew it was going to be a hit and they were going to make another one. So, what can we do? Well, let's go with no Jason Voorhees. And that's why we're here today to talk about my opinion on Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. Released in 1985. And of course, it's directed by Danny Steinman, who is sadly no longer with us. You have John Shepard as Tommy Jarvis, no Corey Feldman, although he does make a special appearance in this movie. And you have Tom Morga, who's like the fake Jason stunt double, and Dick Winard as Roy. I tried. And yeah, so as well as Harry McFerrin doing the music. So here's how this film came to be for Friday Part 5 A New Beginning. Well, the film itself, it was originally going to have Corey Feldman as the main star of the film, but unfortunately he couldn't do it because he was too busy filming The Goonies with director Richard Donner at the time, which came out the same year as Friday Part 5 A New Beginning. So instead, it was later reduced to a cameo role, and all his scenes were shot at Corey Feldman's backyard. And also, of course, on a not-so-great note here, that actress Melanie Kinnaman and director Danny Steinman did not get along very well during the making of the film, as Melanie Kinnaman claims that she finds the director hostile and unapproachable to work with. And also, this was the final film for both Danny Steinman as a director and Vernon Washington as an actor, which of course they are no longer with us today, so may both rest in peace. And of course, if you notice itself that the hockey masks have blue markings instead of the red markings, which of course that foreshadows that Jason Voorhees isn't really the killer. And of course itself, the film was released on March 22nd, 1985, as it earned negative reviews by critics and fans alike, but it performed weak at the box office by grossing $21.9 million against its $2.2 million budget. No Oscar Razzies were given this film, but it's considered by many fans to be the worst or one of the worst of the series. To me personally, I don't consider this to be the worst of the Friday the 13th series. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a great movie, but to me, my least favorite is definitely Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. That to me is my least favorite series, in my opinion, the worst. Which I'll get to somewhere down the road. But right now, I'm reviewing parts 5 and 6. So, I sort of like this movie, but not really. Which I'll give you my grade rating on. First off, I actually did not mind the concept and idea of you have someone always dressing out to pretend to be someone that he or she is not, as in this whole copycat killer thing, which of course that's something that can actually happen in real life. Which of course, if you look at today's world, anyone could do a lot of crazy things, and they could dress up as a killer clown or anything they all can be when they start going down into a very dark past. So I actually don't mind that concept. And also, I will admit, the mystery part of the film is pretty much similar to, like, the first Friday the 13th movie. The mystery setup isn't that well executed, which they could have done a better job with it, which is the same thing I had with part 1. And John Shepard, believe it or not, he's, like, the only actor who's at least trying. The other, they're just being what they are, and especially not much on character development and not much on acting chops. But, I mean, they're just there. Average, I guess. But John Shepard's the one who's at least trying. And the actor who played Reggie, I thought he does a really, really good job for the role. Well, And it is actually shot nicely, of course, especially how dirty it is when the film came out in the 80s, which I always like the way how each of the Friday 30 films look. Always like to get their hands dirty. And you do get some pretty good kills, some good practical effects, and I do like Harry Manfredi's music. And also, of course, I will admit though, even while that Tommy Jarvis is the main star in the film, there wasn't that much focus to his character, especially when you have other things going on and this and that, which of course that's pretty much one of the biggest problems of the film is definitely the film script, which how you handle Tommy Jarvis as a character, the mystery of the film, and such. And Dave Simon is not that bad of a director here. It just he just could have saw it clearly, especially since he also co-wrote the script. Because they're just things that could have been improved upon. So for what it is, I just find this as a harmless, decent time waster of a movie that I could just put in and just watch it for what it is. That it's a film that at least they try to take a big risk with it. But sadly, nobody liked it, and now they're just like, we just want Jason back, which of course I'll get to. And heck, even when they brought Michael Myers back for Halloween 4, nobody liked Halloween 3. And especially when it ended, Danielle Harris was going to be the killer, and nope, they just want Michael Myers. Just want the same thing. But of course, I'm not really annoyed by the same form of the Friday 30 film, which I still enjoy. But sometimes there's always a time for he or she as a filmmaker could learn to take a risk, and especially trying to bring something new to the table rather than just repeating the same formula over and over again, where you introduce a bunch of kids, they go to the woods, and then they get killed, and then you have the final boss girl or the guy and whoever. Blah, 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 blah. Which everyone knows about the Friday 13 formula. So yeah, Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, there's not a whole lot to say about it, except it's just an okay movie. It tried to be different, but it was just misguided. So overall, I'm going to give Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning a C+. It's not as bad as people make it out to be, but it's definitely not one of the best of the series either. So I actually did not mind watching this film. So it's just okay. Not great, not terrible, but just a harmless time waster of a movie. So that's my review of Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know what you think of this video. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know. Feel free to put your comments down below, and don't forget the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, take care, and I will see you guys later as soon as I get done watching what I'm about to review, Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives. See ya.